So welcome back guys. So today we'll be climbing Dedo de Nossa Senhora, which is in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. So this mountain has altitude of 1320 meters and it's a small and very fantastic mountain. So this is next to Dedo de Dios and we will be climbing through this mountain and exploring it. So from the base of the mountain to the first part, like the climbing part, that is about 1.5 hour, 1.5 to 2 hours of walking in the forest, which is like heavy, like medium or semi-heavy walking, I would call it. And after that, we have to, climb the mountain. For this, we don't need any mountaineering experience or like official climbing. This it has like artificial climbing. The reason why we call artificial is because it has particular established hooks and we have to put our equipment. It's like a staircase and we have to walk. That is why it is called artificial because the rock is so smooth and we don't have any crevices or cracks, like a regular mountaineering or how we climb. That is the reason this is called artificial climbing. It takes about 2 hours just to climb this artificial climbing, or even less than that, depending on your experience and how fast you climb. So we have our guides and we have our team, a bunch of friends for climbing this mountain today. So this is our team, as you see through them. So on top of the mountain, we have a box which contains the book. Because all these mountains have a book to write our name like, as a part of achievement of climbing this mountain. And this book belongs to the park. At the end of the time, they take it to the park. And here we have our Nossa Senhora, the statue of Nossa Senhora. And this is a plate or a plaque which is for the remembrance of the climbers who climbed it for the first time. And this is a visual of Dedo de Dios from the other part. And this is Esclavrado, which is another fabulous mountain. And this is our team, entire team of friends. We were of 6 people. The summit of Dedo de Nossa Senhora has one of the most beautiful views of the Serra dos Órgãos, where we can see Dedo de Deus, Garrafão, Cabeça de Peixe, Agulha de Diablo, and other mountains of the Serra dos Órgãos. And even we can see on a clear sky, we can even have a clear view of Rio de Janeiro. The view itself speaks a lot about the nature and everything on the mountain because even I was speechless when I climbed this mountain. I was stunned by the view of it because it was so spectacular, the view and these mountains. It's like they're haunting me for a while. So from this place we can see Teresopolis, which is another city on our left side, and we can also see other small cities like Marje, Guapiniri, which are clearly visible from this point of view. The one what you see in the small cities there, it's Guapiniri. And what you see the water over there, and next to that is the Rio de Janeiro. With the camera I couldn't get a very good view of it, but when you stand there and when you look at it, you can actually have a very great glimpse of the Rio de Janeiro. And also this particular part of the city, Teresopolis, is actually known as the mountaineering city of Brazil, because here we have so many mountains, such a spectacular kind of mountains, and that's a great spot for climbing or practicing mountaineering. So you have a lot of legends, like climbing legends are all from this particular place. And this is Escalabrado. This was my first mountain which I climbed, and the climbing itself is another different experience, because it's all about balancing, walking on the rock. It's totally exposed, and it's a different feeling when you climb that. And this is our Nossa Senhora, such a small mountain that has a magnificent view. And no wonder why people call it like very magnificent. After climbing I realized the name of it. So it was our time to gear up and go down, because climbing up is an option but going down is mandatory. So we had to descend, and we were checking our equipments. I like this particular view. I don't know most of them, but when I see this mountain I actually see a pigeon, like a bird. The eyes on the left side and the mouth in the center. And those two mountains, Las Calabradas and Dedo de Deus, they look like the wings of this pigeon. Actually, just for my point, like from my eyes, I could see this as a pigeon. The only way we could see this is by drone, the flying drone. That is how you can experience this visual. Or if you usually climb it, you cannot even imagine like a pigeon. So after that, we have to climb, we have to come down by ropes. It's not like a single stretch. We have to anchor 3 different places, and each one of them, like one by one, we have to get down, and we have to go through the forest and exit. So this is for now the Dedo de Nossa Senhora. So if you have any questions or anything to ask, anything to comment, feel free to comment in the box. And if you want any suggestions, I'll definitely do it. And feel free to express yourself. And I'll be back with my next videos. Until then, take care and enjoy.